Ew, hey everybody, it's me again. This is my video essay on how emotions interfere with logical judgment and informed decision making. We've all made bad choices in our life, but why? Is it just us or is it something more sciencey? Well, lucky you. That's why I'm here, to tell you why we as humans do stupid things. There are many reasons why we make bad decisions. Let's explore some of those reasons. We tend to trip ourselves on psychological heuristics. Heuristics are like mental shortcuts which involve focusing on a single aspect of a complex problem while ignoring the others. Heuristics, for the most part, are accurate, but because we aren't aware of these cognitive shortcuts, they can lead to clouded thinking. Another reason why we make bad choices is anxiety. Anxiety interferes with cognition. We can't process or take in information from the outside world in order to make decisions, nor are we able to pick up on emotional or social cues. It also causes us to pull on situations we've been in the past to help make a better decision now. What I mean by this is, say you bought something online and what you got wasn't what it looked like in the picture. So when you go online shopping next time, you'll remember not to trust the picture. While yes, learning from experience can be good, these past memories that we call on for guidance don't always fit the context of our current situation. People tend to compare past situations without analyzing the current one. And that brings us to our next impediment, comparison. The expected value of our actions, that is, the goodness that we can count on getting, is the product of two simple things: the odds that this action will allow us to gain something and the value of that something. That quote is from Daniel Bernali, a very smart guy that lived many some hundreds of years ago. When making decisions, people estimate the odds of success and estimate the value of that success. When you compare something to another thing, it changes its value. For example, you can buy a book at your local bookstore for $20, but if you drive to the other side of town, you can get it for $10. Half of $20 is $10, obviously. So you take the deal and you drive across town to that bookstore and you save $10. Amazing, right? Now say you can buy your phone at your local phone store for $500. But if you drive all the way across town, you can get it for $490. By doing this, you save $10. $10 is a 50th of $500. When you compare 1/2 to 1/50th, you're like, hell no, I'm not gonna drive all the way across town for $10. Like, okay, but wait a minute. You still save $10. You still drive the same distance. Now that right there is an example of a faulty comparison. Its value becomes less. How are you just now recording? I literally clicked the record button 5 minutes ago. I recorded a whole paragraph. Why are you just now recording? I composed myself. Now, what I was trying to say was, when you compare something to another thing of great value, that thing's value becomes less. Of course, there are many variables as to why we make bad choices, but the main reason is our emotions. For those of you who don't know what emotion is, it is a natural instinctive state of mind derived from one's circumstances, mood, or relationship with others. Our decisions are enlightened by our emotional response to a situation. Emotions are designed to appraise and summarize an experience and inform your actions, says Mary C. Lamia in her article called Like It or Not, Emotions Will Drive the Decisions You Make Today on Psychology Today. Oh my god, that rhymed. When our emotions aren't tousled, they produce information about our circumstances without us even having to think about it. We usually ignore our emotions, even though they are subconscious warnings and alerts about information we don't have time to process. This natural alarm system of ours makes many mistakes because it's just an initial response. For example, in The Highwayman by Alfred Noyes, when the landlord's daughter dies, the highwayman's immediate response is to get revenge. Back, he spurred like a madman, shrieking a curse to the sky. His rapier brandished high, they shot him down, like a dog on the highway. Wonderful, right? Otay, let's break this down. His boo dies. He's really distraught. He charges at the king's men, who have guns, with a sword. Clearly not a very well thought out plan. Another not very well thought out plan is when Johnny kills Bob and the Outsiders by S.E. Hinton. "I killed him," he said. "I killed that boy." Bob was lying there. A dark pool was growing from him. Okay, let's break this one down too. Bob tried to drown Johnny's friend. Johnny had a knife. His emotions summarized this information and ended up with the solution to use the knife. This shows how emotions, in this case strong, gave them an immediate solution that, had they thought about it, would obviously not be a very good one. In conclusion, while there are many impediments that interfere with our logical judgment and informed decision-making, such as psychological heuristics, anxiety, and comparison, the biggest of them all is emotion.